got cut off. Oh, I think she's a learner though. Let it slide this time. Just a reminder to all you learners though, you gotta look out for things other than cars. Hey guys, Mach1 Aussie. Today I wanted to have a bit of a chat about lane splitting. So there was a bit of an incident in our capital city where this motorbike rider was just sitting at the back of the pack at the traffic lights. Distracted driver came up and gave him the old fender bender.
Fucking hell. Oh. Yeah, you're right, mate. Matt, what's your name? Nick. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. I can't believe I'm alright.
It's not exactly a minor incident for a motorbike rider. So just like here, I'm at the lights rather than sitting at the back of the pack. Just come up in between the cars, so you know I'm not copping the full force of a crash if someone isn't paying attention. Yeah, 'cause it's not like motorbike riders have got a cage, like a safety cage like the cars do. You know, it's not really because I want to be home 5 minutes quicker, it's more of a safety thing. So just want to say as well that it's not illegal in Western Australia to lane split. I mean, most states in Australia it's legal to lane split. Some of them have some different rules about how fast you're allowed to do it, but generally I think it's, you know, if you're not reckless, it's an okay thing to do.
Lane filtering is defined as motorcycles moving between lanes of slow or stationary traffic. This not only eases traffic congestion for everyone, it is 6 times safer for motorcyclists.
So yeah, I usually lane split in peak hour traffic on the freeway because the cars are usually going at a crawling pace or stopped. So yeah, straight down the middle. Because my little Ninja 250 though hasn't got a big exhaust on it, a stock exhaust like a lot of the bigger bikes do, I'm not as well heard, so you really got to be on your A game with concentration. And generally if I see a bike that's got a pretty loud sounding exhaust, I usually let him pass and then follow behind him so he can blaze a trail for me and make sure the driver's aware that there's bikes coming through. So yeah, it's usually alright when you got a couple of cars side by side, but when there's a bit of a gap, you know, cars can quite often zip into another lane without you know, indicating or really looking. You know, if you're in their blind spot, they don't always see you because you're not as big as a car, so just got to be careful with it. But like most things, if you're not a dickhead you know, you'll be fine. So yeah, I usually just pretty well cover my foot brake the whole time. Occasionally, sometimes might have a finger on the front brake as well, but you just got to look. You can see a lot of the times what people are doing by looking in their mirror. So few rules that you can easily get caught out on though. I think the one the cops are probably biggest on is just don't do it recklessly. If you're going 100 k's an hour, there's no need to be lane splitting early. Just stay in your lane. Make sure you indicate when you're crossing the dash line. And probably the biggest one they'll get you on is don't cross the solid white line when you're at the traffic light. So, you know, before it goes into the solid line, pick a side, usually the one with the most room. Stay in that side. I think officially, like, you're not meant to overtake on the left when cars are moving. So officially they could probably do that as well if the cars are crawling and you're overtaking on the left. But I mean, I've lane splitted past cops so many times in this situation. I mean, apart from the fact they're stuck in traffic, they're not really too fussed about it. So at the end of the day, it actually alleviates traffic because you don't have that extra person at the back of the pack. You got, like here, you'd have 2 extra lanes on the road that, you know, traffic can move down. So I think they did a study in Denmark or one of those type of Nordic countries. They said that if only 10% of people were to ride motorbikes and lane split, the traffic flow would increase by 40%. That's a pretty amazing stat. You think, like, especially in Australia where it's really car dominated, you know, look at other countries like Indonesia, it's like hardly anyone's got a car over there, they're all bikes, and yeah, look how many people you can get on the road there. Interesting. I know a lot of other bike riders have copped a bit of grief from the car drivers in the past for lane splitting. I get a few irate drivers amongst them, but I haven't really had that experience as yet. Yeah, most people are pretty accommodating. You know, every now and then you get people shifting over a little bit to give you a bit of extra room. So, no, we're all road users at the end of the day. Share the roads. But yeah, I'm sure there will be some grief to come from people that really don't understand why we do it. No, we don't have seat belts and safety cages like they do on modern cars. Yeah, so if we're copping even a minor fender bender, I mean, the video of the guy that got hit, he did a full flip in the air. I think the dude even landed on his feet, so man, if I was him, I'd be going to buy a lotto ticket. So yeah, I'll link to the video in the comments below. But yeah, it was a pretty harrowing experience, I think. The dude was breathing fairly heavily after it. I think he felt he really dodged a bullet on that one. But yeah, I was pretty nervous about lane splitting when I first started, because it does look pretty full on. So yeah, generally I would, you know, I work my way into it by really just doing it at traffic lights where I thought the most risk was. So, you know, once you get used to riding even just a few months, I'd say give it a go. Like, just find a spot where, you know, there is a big gap, so you're not going to feel nervous about doing it.